Getting rich. That's all this episode is about, okay? By the end of this video, I want to be called Krova-Musk. Let's get into it. Step 1 in the epic plan. Logging on to the world. I harvested berries. I'm rich. In berries. Then I started rebuilding my farms, but after 2 minutes of recording, my mom told me to do my homework, so I had to leave. I'm rich. In disappointment. After homework, I jumped straight back into Minecraft and remade the farms a bit, before realizing I forgot to record. Because, well, I'm me. I'm dumb. I started recording and finished the farm, for now, and went inside to get wood, but I didn't have wood, so I chopped some down. I'm rich in wood. After the Lumberjack Tycoon, I made some more storage with the wood I got. I know I had an idea to store valuables, but I'll store it the old usual ways and use the pistons for future villager trading hub. Anyways, I didn't have enough dark oak for the signs, so that will have to wait for a bit. I sorted my valuables and some wood before taking some leather and getting sugar canes to craft books, to craft bookshelves, to craft a lectern. The next day, I went to the village to trade a bit and find some good villagers to kidnap. You didn't hear anything. No, some villagers to hire. Yes, hired. Um, uh, After being there for about a day, I went back home and got a boat. I took 2 villagers into the boat and put a lid on the boat, which you can do in Bedrock Edition. And I won't even write anything for a part where I moved the villagers. I eventually got into the base, after 50 minutes. Then I went to the village closer to spawn and sold all of the beds. Then I went home, got the iron from the furnaces from the last episode, and logged off for the time being. When I logged back on, I sorted some stuff and made an iron pickaxe, cause I was gonna mine out the villager trading hall. I checked on the villagers, they were fine, and started digging. After 2 minutes, the digging was done, so I decorated a bit and smelted some sand before trapping the villagers for eternity. Making a room to trap the future bebes was the next thing on the list. In the middle of making the trap bedroom, the recording stopped and I couldn't start again. So I turned off my computer for a while. That helped. So after building the trap bedroom, I made some final things. Testing a trident I got while transporting the villagers and gave the villagers a multitude of potatoes. They didn't pick them up, so I mined into their room, and they instantly got scared and took the potatoes. And after a while, the Bebe came into the trap. I'm rich, in Bebe. I left the villagers and took some emeralds and took some clay and a book. Then I went to get emeralds from the village. I parked my horse and jumped into the river to get more clay. I got some clay and traded the clay for emeralds. Can you realize the inflation in clay on the villager market I caused? I went home and sorted some stuff before going to the villagers. But I didn't realize that they will keep producing more bebes. So all of a sudden I had 3 of them. One escaped since the boat was full. So I made another one as quickly as possible before getting the youngling and escorting him to the gulag. Wait, what did I say? Villager working place. Then I got the hay bales of old blocks to confine the bebes. After a while of weird AI pathfinding, I had it under control, sort of. I found an egg and the chicken that made the egg after the chaotic bebe incident, and then I logged off. The next day, I logged back into the world. The first thing I did was getting some iron to make a sword. Then I went out on the horseback to get leather. Why, you might be wondering? Book. After 2 to 3 days in-game, I came home with 8 leather. I'm rich. in unlucky spawn rates for lower mobs. Then I went back to the villagers. None of the best were adults yet, so I was about to leave. But then one of the kids escaped, so I searched a bit before finding him. I took him back, and guess what? His brother grew up into a responsible adult. And yeah, I'm so proud I raised that boy. And so I went to the house and broke all work blocks, so his brother turned into a librarian when he grew up. But when I broke their boat, I punched him by accident and he ran out. So I trapped him again and started the get mending process. But after 2 attempts, I got fortune 3, which I took. But I still needed mending. I went to sleep, and when I woke up, I made a sugarcane farm. I made some bone meal to plant in the rest of the farm, and to make books so I could get a lectern, and then get mending. But I didn't have enough, so I went out hunting. When I came back home, I made a book, but once again I didn't have enough sugarcane to make 3, so I went out hunting again. The sun was going down, but I didn't have enough, so I adventured out into the open water. I found an underwater ruin and treasure map, and I was close to the village, so I slept there, and I mined clay to restock on emeralds. When I was done, I went back home, but I accidentally made the sugarcane into sugar, so I went out again, even though it was late. But little did I know, that would be my greatest mistake. It was already midnight when I had enough sugarcane, but there was also a long boat tour away from home. I got lost when trying to walk home. I was ambushed by a bunch of mobs and I died. And I spawned in the village. This was putting the series on the fence between life and death as I wandered around aimlessly. It seemed as all hope was out when I remembered I'm a YouTuber. Then I'm recording, so I can look at the coordinates where I died in the footage. So I did. Then I went back to the place I died and got all the stuff. And after about 30 minutes with this prisoner employee, I got mending. My confidence was at an all-time high. I made an anvil, and with it, I made a mending fortune pickaxe and went into the mine to mine diamonds. Also, I might have missed something important from this part, but it was late when I wrote this part, and I'm tired of staring at myself playing Minecraft when writing this. So if I did, I'll tell you in the next video. Just a quick warning, I didn't bring torches, so I recommend watching this bit with a brighter screen. I mined 3 rows, but with no luck, only finding some iron. I threw out some stuff that I didn't need and mined another layer underneath, and mined another tunnel. But I didn't find anything again. I'm rich in no diamonds. Yeah, that doesn't make sense. Anyways, I ran up to the iron layer and went down into the lush case deep dark to find some. And I found both iron and a diamond, but I got greedy. I wanted more, and that would eventually lead to my downfall. So I was mining under a lava fall. Yeah, I don't know why I didn't go over it, but I didn't. And I did a mistake and lost everything. The only thing left at the place of the incident was deep slate and a treasure map. I tried finding the treasure, but with no luck. I went back home and took the villager armor on. This video was about getting rich, but my greediness led to nothing. Subscribe!